If you're abroad, watch this video. What I said in the end will change your life. Many people are...
Guys, I made this video where I'm talking about a couple of days ago, and after making this video, someone sent me a video of this guy that you just heard in the beginning. I will let you guys watch what I have to say, what I'm saying in this video, and then you guys will also hear from this guy. Please, 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 if you live in diaspora or if you know anybody that lives in diaspora, it is very imperative that you share this video with them. I want to know what you guys think about this uncle that was talking in the beginning of the video. So let's go ahead and hear what I'm talking, and then I'm gonna let you guys hear what the guy is saying. Christmas had just passed. New Year is gone. I am sick and tired of our people. African people. You didn't do Christmas. You did not dash me this. You didn't give me money. Auntie this, auntie that. The same set of people are the same set of people who will tell you, hey, there is no money in Obodoyinbo. There is no money in overseas. How come the people in overseas pay for house for 20 years or 25 years? And you are still begging them money. You still requesting money from them. You that can afford to buy your house up front, buy your car, buy your aeroplane, you are still begging the people in Obodoyinbo money. Why? I can't tell you. I can't tell you one, two, or three people who can come and boast and tell you that there is a lot of money. We make money in Obodoyinbo. We don't make money in Obodoyinbo. The only good thing in Obodoyinbo is that we have our security. Kidnappers don't come to chase you. You cannot be afraid to leave any time of the day. You have future. If you have children, you know that their future is secured. People here cannot come and start boasting and start telling you that they have money. No, we don't have money. We work hard for every dime we have. I can vouch for 100% of people in Obodoyinbo that nobody has given them dime since they moved to this part of the world. Because everybody work hard. Who is going to give you? The person that will give you doesn't even have. And then the people in diaspora, when we send money back home, you guys will tell us that it's not enough. However, you keep telling us, Obodoyinbo, you guys, uno ade weta, you don't bring, you don't do this. Shebi, you say you have. Why are you bothering us that we didn't do Christmas? How many people can we do Christmas for? How many people can we seriously give? Where do you guys think that we get that money from? Do you think that we have money tree at the back of our houses? No, we don't. We work hard, we pay bills. The Western world, the people that manage the government of the Western world, they have already structured the life of the people here. It's through the taxes that we pay that they will use to do the infrastructure. So we don't have. All our money goes in taxes. Everything is planned. So, my dear darling, if somebody, your sister, your brother, or me, or somebody give you $1, $5, appreciate that, because nobody has given us since we come to this country at the early 20s. Some people came here as international students at the age of 17, 18, 19. Nobody has given them. They work hard for everything they have. Bikono, appreciate.
Abroad don't want to agree that they are poor. But when you go to the apartment, they are living in a 1 foot by 1 foot apartment. And when they hang out with the lady, they will expect the lady to pay half the bill. Each man on earth expects the woman he's hanging out with to pay part of the bill. That's a poor man. That's poverty. Even in Africa, a menial laborer will still handle the bill. If you are anywhere in the world and you have that expectation, it's because you don't have the money, you are poor. Accept that first. Before we go to the main point, let's establish that baseline. Look, if you have to pay for a house for 20 years before you finally own it, you are poor. Do you know what 20 years is? 1/4 of your life, or more in some cases. How can you pay for a 3-bedroom apartment for 20, 30 years in the name of mortgage? You are poor. That's poverty. That's what it's called. You're poor. In Africa, if you want to build a 3-bedroom apartment, 1 year, 2 years, you are done. Poverty is not only when you look dejected and this and this, that. Poverty is when you can't even afford the basic necessities of life. I know some people will have a lot of arguments about this, such as that abroad, 3-bedroom apartment will cost $300,000. But in Nigeria, it's going to cost about $15,000-$20,000. Because it's Nigeria, under Nigerian conditions. All right? It's Nigeria. Abroad, under abroad conditions, based on salary they are paying you, if you can't finish up or own a 3-bedroom apartment at once, you are broke. And the question now is, why are you broke? Are you not smart? What happened to your brain? Are you not intelligent? For you to be able to move from Africa to abroad, you are really one of the smartest Africans. Believe that. Now, where is that intelligence? You forgot yourself. That's the reason. Forgot that you're a genius. Forgot where you came from. Forgot your lineage. Look, I can understand if you relocate abroad and you clean floor for the first 6 months, wash plates, or serve as gate man or security for the next 6 months, 1 year. But if after 2 years you are still doing those menial jobs, you are broke, you are forgotten yourself. Come back to Africa. We don't even need you abroad. You're not representing us well. If every day you're making video in snow, telling Africans not to come abroad, or telling us how you're working 3 jobs, after 2 years of being abroad, come back. What are you doing there? You forgot yourself. Look, in the UK, for instance, there is 20% poverty, and then there's 80% rich people, or okay people. Let me not say rich, okay? Why would you be in that 20% for another 2 years? More than 2 years is too much. All right? After the first 2 years, I expect that you've readjusted, understood the system, and you start making moves to move into the 80%. What are you telling me? You get what I'm saying? Now look. There are many ways to get rich. In Africa, the way to get rich is way fewer. That many people just have to go into fraud to be able to get rich, because the funnel is too narrow. But why did you move abroad? Because you moved into a place there are more opportunities, and now you're not taking advantage of the opportunities. What are you telling me? Do you know that in some countries, if you're in a university and you come up with a good idea, there are grants? I know somebody that got over $150,000 grant from Canada. He's in a Canadian university. His project, $150,000, and you are still in the same university. There is no money. You're living in your half foot by half foot apartment. You can't even. Toilet and bedroom is inside the same room. You're telling me you're abroad. No, you're in prison if you don't know. Look, there are many investors abroad because there are many families that have been rich for 1,000 years. In Italy, for instance, about 12 families have been in power in Italy for over 1,000 years. What are you telling me? Go to the city of Venice. The same families. In UK, one family owns about 50% land for the past 1,000 years. When the Vikings invaded UK, they have been having that land till now. There are people that have excess wealth. How can you be in a place like that and you can't even tap in enough wealth to even live in a comfortable place? Now let me give you the secret. I told you the second part of this will change your life. One clear way to get out of daily life struggle of working 3 jobs, cleaning toilet and this and that, is to move into tech. Tech does not mind whether you have a degree or not. It doesn't mind your age, your gender, all those things. All they need is, do you have the skill you say you have? Put that skill on LinkedIn, and they will find you. Put the city you are in. Software engineer, whatever, in IP switch, or writer. IP this, that. Blockchain developer. And I'm saying UI UX designer. I have a course on UI UX designing. If you go to my TikTok, click on my name. On the bio there, you see the link. That course will change your life. Why are you suffering? Nobody was born to suffer. What are you telling me? You're educated. So take the course. 2 weeks. You already have enough skill to put it on your bio and start applying for jobs. You go to LinkedIn. You narrow down to your type your city. UI UX designer. You select your city, and you will see open jobs opportunities. You will see the salaries. You rearrange them according to the highest earning salary there. You click apply. You understand? Before you know it, you have 10-15 interviews for the day. At the end of the day, you choose the best one and start working. It's clean work. You work on your laptop. At the end of the day, you just sleep, man. Your money is coming. Now, with that extra time you've created, you can start thinking of how you can grow more. Let me give you another example. Tech is not the only thing. In any city you are in the world, there are people making money. There is that 80%. What are they doing to make money? Whatever they are doing, do you know you can learn it online? Do you know you can buy their course? Do you know you can approach them and apply there? Do you know? For instance, importation or exportation. Some car companies in Nigeria are owned by people abroad because they import the cars. Whatever it is, you try and figure it out. Tech is not the only thing. I just know that tech is the easiest. Now, let me give you another gist. Do you know that? Let's say you take my UI UX course, okay? You now learn how to design apps. Within 2 weeks, you should be done. Learn how to design apps, interfaces. Then you look at the industry you're working in. Let's say you're working in a restaurant. You look at it very well from a higher perspective now and see where the bottleneck is. Where are people facing the most problem? Maybe in order. The time people order versus the delivery time. Maybe it's taking a little long. You think of a software that can make it better. If we insert a software in between so that they order through the software or whatever, will it be better or easier? Maybe another bottleneck is that the way they do their account balancing, okay, the way they balance the account at the end of the day, there's always a friction. It takes longer. You think of a software that can solve it. When you conceptualize it, since you already know how to design apps, you go to your laptop every evening for the next 2-3 days. You are designing the software. After designing it, now you have something. It's not working yet. It's just the design. You look for somebody who is a software engineer that can build it. You and that person, you register a company. Now you've registered the company, you are in for the game. Start looking for an investor. There are many investors. There are many investment companies. Do you know that in my platform, if you click on the link on my profile, there is a course that has over 500 list of 500 investors with their contacts, even phone numbers, emails. You prepare something called a pitch deck. That's about 15 slides. 15 different slides explaining your idea, how it's going to make the investor richer, how it's going to solve the problem for the world, who you are and your partner, whatever. The way to prepare it, I've already covered it in that course. Overnight, you have prepared the 15 pitch deck. You must email all of them, send it to all of them. Before you know it, you start getting replies. Hello, can we schedule a Zoom meeting? Can we schedule a call? You are scheduling the call after your normal work in the evenings. Before you speak with 5-10 investors, one of them have dropped money. You can be asking for $3 million, $5 million. They have dropped money. Maybe not up to that, whatever. Or 2 of them. Then you give them half of the part of the company. You and your partner used to own 50%. Now the investor has brought $1 million or whatever. You give them like 20% of the company. You are in game. Would you still be cleaning floor? It shock you.